Hello internet, what's up? Just had dinner, chilling before I go to the show at night. The sun's just going down, which is my favourite time of night. It's got the best light of the day as far as I'm concerned. Nice time to just chill. So I was just doing some reading online. I was reading an article about Clicktivism. As you may or may not know, Clicktivism's the internet warrior thing. Like, how many likes is it going to take to feed the starving children of Africa? And the author of this article online was arguing against Clicktivism, saying that it was useless and it's people jumping on the bandwagon. And to a small extent, yes, it is, but to a greater extent, I think that they're wrong. And this is why. If you look at the way that knowledge is shared now and the way that knowledge has been changing. How we've changed the way that we share knowledge, over the last 10 or 15 years with Facebook and social media and stuff. Not only do you learn about stuff quicker, but it's also that in the age of information, ignorance is a choice. If you don't know anything about something, you can so easily go and research that. And with Clicktivism, the reason I think that it can, on some level, be a good thing is that my lifestyle now, for example, there's things that I do in my life now that in 10 years ago I just didn't do. I didn't recycle, I ate meat, lots of stuff like that. And so a lot of the things in my life now that are really, really important to me, like eating vegan and trying to recycle and just on a day-to-day thing do the right thing and to expand my consciousness and stuff like that. Most of those things are actually because someone shared something on Facebook and I went, oh, that's kind of interesting, let me read that. And that was the case for veganism because I was a huge meat eater. I was like always eating meat, I was working out, training, working as an acrobat, thinking, oh yeah, I need meat for the gains. And it was people posting stuff about veganism. I thought, actually, you know what, I should try this. If people believe in it and I respect those people, let me try it and I'll make up my own mind. And then I did, and it worked out better for me, so that's why I kept it up. So that's my opinion on Clicktivism. I think that the important thing with Clicktivism is rather than just seeing stuff on a Facebook feed and liking it and then going back to your daily life having no impact on your life, you're not thinking and processing that information and what that means in the bigger picture. If you're going to click like on something, think, how do I feel about that and what can I do in my daily life to either change that, to benefit that topic, to have less impact negatively on the world. And the Cecil the Lion thing recently was a huge thing on Facebook, and the amount of people that I see on an almost weekly basis, daily basis, posting stuff against animal cruelty, dog eating festivals in China, hunting lions, and then they go to Nando's and eat chicken. I ate meat for years. I'm not going to hold it against anyone personally, but you can't have one and the other. You can't be compassionate about this subject and not that, because compassion isn't this selective thing that we apply to things that only matter to us. Compassion has to be like an all-encompassing thing that okay, I'm going to spread that across everything in life and build it up there. And it's not something that I do perfectly. I'm still working on that, but I think that sense of stepping back and looking at things and then deciding how we can have a more positive influence on that topic would help. And that's why I think Clicktivism isn't a waste of time. I think there is a lot of people that just jumps on the bandwagon. But if you see a picture of a starving child and think, oh yeah, I like that post. Okay, are you going to give to a chosen charity? Like I give to UNICEF every month. Are you going to give to like a chosen charity? You don't like animal cruelty. Okay, you're going to start eating vegan. Oh, you don't like pictures of a polluted ocean. Okay, you're going to start recycling. So this place that we're in now with Clicktivism, it's almost part of like a information revolution, and that 10 years ago we couldn't find any information unless it came from the mainstream media. Now there's so many interesting posts on Facebook in a day, I spend way too much time reading them rather than doing the things I should be doing. It's actually a good thing. It's part of a process of going from 10 or 15 years ago where it was really hard to find out about stuff to we're in this place now that we're getting flooded with all this information that it's awakening people's consciousness, like people like myself going vegan, like figuring out how the government do us over, like who's not paying their taxes, things like that. And that'll keep evolving into a different place where we've got more information that we can all make better choices. But in the time being, I think a bit of Clicktivism can be a good thing if you're going to get behind the things that you care about. So if you've read something interesting, if you see something you care about, I would say keep posting it and apply the feelings that you have about that subject to your day-to-day life and try and make the world a bit of a better place. Alright, do make some comments, let me know what you think, and I will speak to you soon. Thanks for watching.